Grey Goose is seeped in style that is born from authenticity. We hope to inspire you to develop your own style because we believe that each one of us is born stylish.
Welcome to the season finale of Born Stylish. I'm Priya Kataria Puri, and this is where we've been giving you an all-access pass into the mega stylish lives of your favorite style icons. And this week is no different. Our style theme of the week is Suave, Unconventional. It's a rare mix of sophistication and individualistic style, subtle, classy, and always daring to be different. This one's all about attitude. And when it comes to attitude, our guest this week sure has a whole lot of it. His intensity reflects his passion. He has reinvented himself over time, but his suave, distinctive style remains a constant. The man whose roar drives the nation wild is in reality a man of few wise words. Ajay Devgn is under the Born Stylish spotlight this week. Welcome to Born Stylish, Ajay. It's really a pleasure to have you here with us.
Thank you so much.
So there's Ajay, the tall, dark, and handsome action hero, Ajay, the no-nonsense celebrity, Ajay, the businessman, and Ajay, the family man. Which of those roles did you see yourself in when you started out?
None of them.
Okay, so which one then? Tell us.
My first film just happened. I was having fun, going to college. I was assisting as a hobby also, and I had a group of friends. We used to really not care, and you know how the teens are. And suddenly one fine day I was asked by Mr. Coco Kohli, he worked with my father a lot. He said he's making a film and he wanted me to do the film. And I was like, have you lost it?
So you had no aspiration whatsoever of wanting to be in the films?
I knew that, you know, my father's going to push me to a point that I would give it a try. But I gave it a try with an attitude, okay, it works, it doesn't work, then, you know, I'm going to move on. So I think that maybe, I really don't know, that worked because people said that there was this no insecurity in the performance when I did my first film. But that insecurity was also not there because there was no fear of being accepted or no.
You seem to keep a lot to yourself. Is it by choice or are you just a quiet person?
I wouldn't say I'm a quiet person, but yeah, that's the persona I have and that's how I am actually. I'm not a very outgoing person. I really need to know the person, get along with the person, and I need to be very comfortable in that environment. That takes me a lot of time. So I have my set of friends. I don't like going out and I don't like, you know, doing stuff. Pack up means go home and work, just chill.
But yet you're a prankster. I read somewhere that you tricked someone into eating red chili powder, passing it off as gajar ka halwa. Are you serious? Who was that poor victim?
That was Sonakshi.
Oh my God.
You're working with your unit, your team for more than 100, 120 days or 80, 90 days. You're on outdoors. You spend more time with them than your family. So, I mean, you have to be comfortable. You have to make people comfortable. You need to have a lot of fun, otherwise you get bored of work. And it's not a nasty prank we play. I mean, it's something just for fun.
Red chili as gajar ka halwa.
It's not nasty. Come on now.
Poor thing. I can't even imagine. Sona must be like crying.
Yeah, she did. She threw up.
Your father was one of the biggest action directors. You must have tried many stunts on your own. Any broken bones?
Practically every bone in my body is broken.
Really?
Yes.
You seem pretty intact.
Yeah, I just seem intact, but I'm not. No, I've been very lucky though. I've always healed very fast. I mean, I have a broken hip bone, I have a broken ankle, I have a broken knee. I've got my arteries and veins cut. This is all plastic surgery here. I have broken jaw, so I can go on.
My God, that's a lot. So you really were passionate about
It's
stunts,
not just about stunts. It was, again, having a lot of fun in college and getting into fights and, you know, things like this.
Getting into fights was fun.
Yeah, it was. At that point of time, yes, it was. We broke a lot of rules to have fun because we needed to find our way of having fun.
Who do you think was the most action-packed actor back then?
I've seen people like Amarji and everybody doing their own stunts. I mean, I remember shooting for Major Saab, and there was this one sequence where Amarji had to jump, and we both had to jump together. I said, let's not do this. This is a little dicey. We have dupes, it's night, nobody can see our faces. I don't know why he wanted to do it, and because of him, then I also said, okay. I mean, I would have done it usually, but I don't know, there was something wrong that day, so I didn't want to do it. And eventually we both jumped and he hurt his neck very badly.
Oh my God. While growing up, what was the most ridiculous look you wore with pride? But looking back now, it seems totally bizarre to you.
I guess all of them.
But do you remember any one?
I mean, when you look at your hairstyle to everything, forget after entering into films also, before that also. I mean, the kind of clothes you wore at that point of time, you thought they were very cool. Now you look back and you know, sometimes they need a picture of yours from your teens or something. And I look at them and I said, no, please don't give this out. I see a lot of people and they come up to me and they say, we copy your hairstyle, which was that old hairstyle with long hair and, you know, and I find that very strange today. I mean, I can't imagine myself having that hairstyle today. So.
So did you go through that awkward fashion phase during your teens?
I did buy expensive clothes. I thought they were very cool. But there was no awkward phase where, you know, I was, that I'm not wearing the right thing. As I told you, today when I look at it, I was like, I screwed up very badly. But, and I was not even too bothered about it.
Yeah, I think if you're confident of what you're wearing, then you really don't care.
It's how you carry yourself, basically.
I know you went to college here in Mumbai. What was your style like then?
What was going on was my style at that point of time. So at that time, you didn't have all the brands here. So I used to get them in a couple of shops here where you used to go, like, really get excited and go buy stuff.
I remember those leather biker jackets.
Yeah, and you know those jeans with clips here and, you know.
Yes, faded.
Yeah.
Let's talk about your tattoos. So tell us, how did that happen?
That happened because I was always fascinated with Lord Shiva. In fact, yeah, we were shooting for a film called All the Best in Goa. And Sanju and myself, we both decided to take a tattoo. And I took one of Shiva. And I wanted to write my daughter's name. Actually, that was the reason I wanted to take the tattoo also. I wrote my daughter's name on it. And now one is due for my son's name.
Interesting. So when you look back on all the different hairdos that you have had over the years, which one do you think was a really, really bad idea?
I think the first 15 years was terrible, but that wasn't even a hairdo. That was like the way it was. And, and at that point of time, we used to shoot for like something about 3 films or 4 films in a day. Tired, and, not bothered about what you're wearing, and not bothered about how you're looking. And you know, if somebody came to do your hair also, you're like, just move, let's just shoot and get it over with. But all that has changed over the years.
Yes, it has. So Ajay, what does true style mean to you?
To be yourself, if for one, and to be comfortable in what you are. You really need to be confident, comfortable, and you should know how to carry yourself, and that's true style. And if you're yourself, I think everything works.
Okay, so when you look back on your 25 strong years in cinema, what stands out as your fly beyond moment when you felt your dreams are finally coming true?
I wasn't very excited about my first film, so it wasn't that after it released and became a super hit, that was the moment. So professionally, I think you just move on. I don't take success and failures very, very seriously, though they do affect you, but not for long. I worked on my terms and conditions. And that's the best part, what I like about myself, and that's what I tell my children, that I did not have to succumb to anything.
You didn't have to compromise.
Compromise, yeah. And to the system also. I mean, people turn around and tell me, used to turn around and tell me that, you know, you're not going to make it because you don't speak a lot to the media, you don't want to be in the press, you don't attend parties, you don't mingle with people. And I was always that, you know, if you know your job, I mean, it's going to speak for itself.
Craft, yes.
Yeah. So whatever I've got, it's the way I wanted it and the way I wanted to get it.
Well said. On that note, we're going to take another quick break. But stay put because we still have a lot to talk about with the super suave and unconventional Ajay Devgn.
If you seriously take that who should get the award and who gets it, whoever's available and will come and is ready to take the award, they will have to give it to them. They can't announce that we give the award to so-and-so, but the person is not here.
Welcome back to the season finale of Born Stylish. Now let's talk about your Singham mania. The whole nation was going Ata Maji Satakli. What do you think is that the masses love about Singham and its sequel?
When we were making the film, we thought we were making an action film. The reaction to Singham was very, very strange. Apart from, the masses and the men liking the film, it was the women
and the children. I think the women liked that aggressiveness for a change for the first time against the system and the honesty. And the kids enjoyed this term Atamaji Satakli and the way this character beats up people.
Yeah, I think so too. I personally loved you in Hum Dil De Chuke Sanam. We got to see a whole new emotional side of Ajay Devgn. Somewhere I feel that was the turning point in your career. Would you agree?
Yes, Hum Dil De Chuke Sanam and Pyar To Hona Hai Tha were the turning points. From action, I did different kind of films like this.
Did you know before that you would be good as an emotional hero as well?
I didn't even know if I was good at what I was doing. So I didn't know that I would be good. But yeah, I was always confident. I think that has been the driving force, and that is whatever little bit of success I have today is because whatever I do, it's with confidence or I don't do it. At that point of time, there were a lot of people who used to turn around and say that, he can't act because he underplays it and this, that, blah, blah. They wouldn't even say underplay. Now they say underplay. And at that point of time, it wasn't considered great. And by the time I think the Western influence and the generations change, today things have changed, and that's why people talk about it.
You are someone who has never really cared for awards. Why is that?
Because they are more of a function than an awards. It is there to make revenue out of it, and it has to go to... Entertain, of course, because if you need to make revenue out of it, so you need to entertain people. And for that, the first thing is you need to sell it to a television studio or whatever. And for that, you need as many stars possible. And if you seriously take that who should get the award and who gets it, it's not even their fault. It's like whoever's available and will come and is ready to take the award, they will have to give it to them. They can't announce that we give the award to so-and-so, but the person is not here. So that's why all that entertainment part. So it's all business, and that's why I don't even bother or believe in it, because that's why I never attend awards, because the system is completely wrong.
It's a shame. Okay, Ajay, it's time now for the most fun part of the show. It's called Style Files. I'm going to ask you a bunch of questions, and you have to reply fun, spontaneous answers. So are you ready?
I'm going to try.
Okay, let's go. When it comes to style, a man should never...
I should never bother.
The first thing you notice in a woman...
If I be honest, I'll be fired at home. So
No, please be honest.
basically how they carry themselves.
The first thing women notice about you...
A lot of them speak about my eyes. I don't know why.
Yeah, your intense eyes. Ajay looks best in...
And whatever he's comfortable in.
Kajol looks best in...
As casual as possible, I guess.
Attitude is all about...
All about being yourself.
Well said. Your favorite action hero...
Amiji, I guess.
A role you wish you hadn't played...
I can say a film called Rascals because it didn't suit the kind of films I do, and I apologized after that film because it had a little bit of vulgarity. Nothing against the director or the producer of the film, it was just that I shouldn't have done a film which had something like this.
The one dish you cook better than Kajol...
I think any dish, even boiling water, she can't cook.
Okay. Your all-time favorite fashion essentials?
Whenever I'm confused or I just want to be comfortable and need to go out, it's just a pair of jeans and a black shirt.
Lady Gaga or Madonna? Who's your favorite?
From the generation we come from, it was Madonna.
Madonna, but obvious. Describe your first crush in 3 words.
It was in school. It was stupid, it was naive, I think it was beautiful.
Okay, well said. Your worst fashion faux pas?
I like to play it safe,
Okay,
so I don't think
you
I've
don't
got
get
very
there.
Yeah.
Smart move,
Yeah.
smart move. A style tip for a man going on a date?
I think the best style is to be confident.
Kajol, Tanisha or Nisa, who's your fashion critic?
Nissa. I remember doing one film and I was wearing something all white kind of a thing. And she says, Pop, this song's nice, but I don't like what you're wearing. And she went on some tangent. You need to break your clothes, you need to add so-and-so color, and this, that, blah, blah, blah.
My
and
God,
I said,
for
why?
11-year-old.
And yeah, I said, why are you saying that? She said, because the color of your skin is like this, your eyes are like this, your hair is like this, so you should add a touch of brown or something, she said. I said, how do you know all this? And she says, Pop, I'm young, you're old. And I said, okay, baby, I'll talk to you later.
Describe in 3 words your personal style.
My personal style, A for one, is to be comfortable and be in the safe zone. And yeah, I don't like anything overdone.
That was great, Ajay. On that note, we're going to take a quick break. But before that, guys, don't forget our mighty cool contest. Upload a picture of yourself at your unconventional Suave best along with our hashtag. The most stylish entry will win a loaded gift hamper from the Grey Goose Jazz Journeys music CDs. When we return, the Suave and unconventional Mr. D shall spill his ultimate style secret and tell us who's the real Singham at home. When you are angry, everyone runs for cover. Is that true?
I wouldn't want to accept that, but yeah, I have a bad temper, but I've learned how to control it now.
Welcome back to Born Stylish, where in our season finale, we are talking style with the suave, unconventional Ajay Devgn. So Ajay, what's the Singham like at home? I read somewhere that Kajol said, when you are angry, everyone runs for cover. Is that true?
I wouldn't want to accept that, but yeah, I have a bad temper, but I've learned how to control it now.
Okay. You've been married for 16 years now, and Kajol has openly confessed that it's your deep, intense eyes that she can't get over even today. So what was it about her that you fell for?
I really don't know, because, you know, it was something which you just flow with the tide and you meet and you get to talk and you become friends and, you know, and we never proposed also. It was taken for granted and gradually we got into a relationship.
She's got great style, so does she take charge of what you can and cannot wear?
No, I don't let her.
Okay, so you are the boss there.
No, I don't. In fact, I don't let anybody. I decide what I want to do, because I need to be comfortable.
Okay. Talking about style, what would you say is your ultimate style secret?
I really don't care about what I'm wearing. It's as long as I'm comfortable in it. Yes, most important thing for me, whatever I'm wearing, it should fit you right. For that, if you're lean and good slim fits suit you, I think that's the best thing I would want.
Yeah. So tell us, how would an unconventional suave like yourself break down this style for us? When it comes to everyday style, what would you say are your absolute essentials?
I can go for work wearing anything.
What would it be?
T-shirt, jeans mostly. Sometimes track pants and T-shirt or something.
And on a formal occasion?
I don't like getting too formal, so something semi-formal. I wear a lot of pathanis because they're very comfortable.
Very well.
For my office work and when I'm in my office and things like this, mostly pathanis.
What about accessories?
I have a lot of shoes, so I have a lot of stuff, but I don't bother wearing them. And then I keep looking for an occasion where I want to, but I don't want to go to any occasions.
Okay, style is nothing without the right attitude. So how would you define your attitude?
If you maintained yourself, and you know, then it's all about the fit. And it's all about being comfortable. Carry yourself. You should know how to carry yourself with confidence.
Absolutely right. Ajay, it's been great chatting with you. Thank you for sharing your life and style with us on Born Stylish. It's really a pleasure to have you here.
Same here. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much once again for coming on Born Stylish. Under the Born Stylish scanner this week, we have a brand that's high on style and even higher on quirk factor. Let's be blunt. Celebrating the beauty of the perfectly imperfect, Be Blunt's mission has been to revolutionize the way their clients wear their hair as an extension of their inherent style. Having styled for more than 50 feature films, we caught up with the woman behind the gorgeous hair dream, the very chic founder of Be Blunt, Audhuna Akhtar.
Just one thing to tell you, babe. I got you crazy, babe. Yeah. Everybody get a little crazy, baby.
I think when I was about 14 and my teacher was telling me, Audhuna, stop plaiting that girl's hair. Luckily, was extremely supported by my mom. My inspiration is my mom. Just as a coincidence, I happened to go along to the salon with her one day. There are many characters that I observed, but I think the one most interesting thing to me was the fact that you are able, with this magic wand or pair of scissors, to make somebody really smile and feel really happy. I think there are many different characteristics to Indian hair. In general, Indian hair is a lot thicker than Caucasian hair. When we first started working with Indian hair, one of the things that we found was there were no products available at that time. I actually used to use Vaseline for curly hair. So over 20 years of experience, I'm working with the Indian client and finding out how they like to manage their hair and how the climate affects what they do daily. Really inspired us to develop something specifically for the Indian market. Not everybody will be happy with the same thing. People are pushing the boundaries. People are definitely making a hair statement now. Because basically, if you always do what you always did, then you'll always get what you always got. I like to work with people who are open to change and open to experiment. So I would have to say Sonam Kapoor. I would have to say Deepika. More so Deepika. She's very clued into fashion. She's got a great sense of style. It may sound a little cliched, but Madonna is somebody I think while I was growing up, one of my goals in life was always to style Madonna for the cover of Vogue. I think cutting hair is our forte. I think hair is our forte. It's very important to us as a company to respect individuality. Be Blunt is about building a rapport, and as a hairstylist, you would hope that you go on a very long journey with an individual client. We've got a sort of a campaign that goes along with our product range, which talks about imperfections are actually the thing that make people perfect. It's one of the few professions where you're actually allowed to enter the personal space of another human being. So it feels a kind of a privilege to be allowed into that personal space. One of the most gratifying aspects of the job that we do is the fact that you can make somebody feel really good about themselves. And that is more than I think financially. That is extremely rewarding.
And with that, this epic season of Born Stylish comes to a close. We hope you've enjoyed it as much as we have. We'll be back soon enough with a whole new season of your favorite style icons. Until we meet again, keep the social media buzzing. Goodbye and stay stylish.
What I like about myself is that I did not have to succumb to anything. Whatever I've got, it's the way I wanted it and the way I wanted to get it.